Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm very excited to reveal you guys a totally deep rabbit hollow that we are going to be diving down collectively that talks about FedNow, Ripple, XRP, and all of the elaborate connections among all of these one-of-a-kind authorities, agencies, and XRP that exist already, and plenty of new ones which can be additionally being shaped. Okay, that is honestly cool. There's an exquisite in-depth evaluation that we're going to be overlaying in reality short earlier than we get into that. I do want to fast deal with something it truly is taking place between the XLM and XRP community because of some stuff this has been going on X. If you weren't round for it, basically something that these days befell is the Stellar Builders X account went after XRP basically announcing that they may be that specializing complaints instead of development when that very equal constructing institution on Stellar XLM was of root funded in particular through the XRP atmosphere and XRP holders, which become obviously a certainly awful circulate. And so this has sparked a lot of debate among the XLM and XRP communities. And so I determined to positioned out my honest thoughts and emotions, approximately the scenario, and what I'm making plans to do transferring forward, just as a result of no longer simply that, but additionally loads of other matters that I've been ready to talk on. It just seems like a terrific time. Basically today I've determined to transform all my XLM into XRP, and there's a few motives why I decided to do that. Number one, from a fundamental perspective, I do not see any value in XLM that XRP does not already offer. The challenge is largely a fork of XRP as it's far, and the founder of XRP and the founder of XLM, Jed McCaleb, he is due to the fact that moved on to different matters. He's now not even actively working on XLM in any respect anymore anyhow. He made his billions of dollars off of XRP, which via the manner he bought all of his XRP, and that resulted in approximately 2022. And considering the fact that then he is sort of moved on together with his existence and he's now beginning a few sort of area corporation application component, basically a startup for building space device. There also are other cryptos doing what XLM does, however higher. I disagree with the XLM founder's political alignment. This changed into of direction regarding Chris Larsson donating $10 million to Kamala Harris. I do not agree with that. So I do not want to guide a cryptocurrency that is essentially assisting a person lacking any potential, and also I disagree with the XLM founder essentially dumping all of their XRP bags constantly. Now each Chris Larsson and Jed McCaleb have of root offered lots of XRP, which has resulted in terrible fee action for XRP. As I cited in advance, Jed McCaleb has officially sold all of his XRP, however, despite the fact that it did purpose a number of damage to the XRP community, considering that we had the SEC lawsuit energetic at the identical time. It just all around left a truly negative taste. Why could I aid XLM, who has carried out all of these things that I essentially disagree with and place price range in XLM? Once I assume it, in my opinion, deserves to all be in XRP, mainly following the modern day statements from that stellar building corporation. Well, the solution is quite simple. I'm simply no longer going to have any extra price range in XLM, and I do not truly see any purpose to do this. Now, in case you guys still preserve XLM, I absolutely respect your choice. I simply want you guys to recognize why XLM isn't always going to be something I'm going to be talking about. In the future, I'm just going to be focused on XRP, HBAR, and quite a few other cryptocurrencies that I genuinely like, and that is my purpose for doing that. If you still preserve it, I appreciate your choice. I'm simply going to depart it at that. So now I'm going to present you men what you've got all come for, okay? Some clearly interesting things which might be going on with the United States government and XRP. 27 out of 37 FedNow certified carriers are Ripple companions or are partnered with Ripple partners. The FedNow ambitions to combine 10,000 banks and establishments, and Ripple, the next RRP as a result of that, could be taking advantage of this partnership. So just a couple examples of some cutting-edge interconnected partners with Ripple is of root SBI Holdings. Participants of RippleNet, which use distributed ledger era, DLT, can without delay connect to financial establishments with a unmarried APY and right away and reliably transfer money in greater than 40 currencies to more than 70 countries. SBI Holdings has 240 subsidiaries on my own to assist them do that, and of path, they're extraordinarily bullish on XRP. We can see back in 2023, the Fed now affords a listing of 57 early adopter agencies, together with financial establishments and provider vendors that have completed certification in the FedNow provider. This has now grown to over 142 carriers and over 1,216 live participants, with the intention of accomplishing 10,000 banks and institutions. We can see they stated, this institution of early adopters is now acting final trials runs on the carrier to affirm their readiness to support live transactions over the brand new instant bills infrastructure. The early adopters consist of 41 financial institutions taking part as senders, receivers, and/or correspondents assisting settlement, 15 carrier companies processing on behalf of the members, and the US Department of Treasury. So it additionally involves the Treasury. In addition to the initial adopters, the Federal Reserve maintains to work with and onboard economic institutions and carriers, making plans to sign up for later in 2023 and past. Because the initial step to developing a robust network geared toward accomplishing all 10,000 US monetary institutions. Now we will see. Even though some of the banks listed have ties to Ripple with direct or indirect partnerships, I virtually desired to consciousness at the Certified Service Company section within the hyperlink lower choose beneath the organizations who offer the software program or treasury systems those banks run on. Of course, Ripple, XRP, another time. Number 1 here, we have US Faster Payments Council. Ripple is an advising member of the council. And we've Faster Bills Challenge Force, which lists Ripple under the Faster Payments Solution proposals. And we can also see ACI Worldwide Corp supports 9% of global SIF traffic and 30% within the US. ACI also supports real-time schemes around the arena, meaning that any financial institution can use real-time fee systems help SWIFT, FIN, GPI, DLT, e.g. Ripple, Wire, and Instant Bills. Notice how Ripple is synonymous with DLT to them. It does not point out Bitcoin or Ethereum as viable alternatives. However, it does see Ripple's era as something that can of root help in this regard. So it's far all interconnected and I gotta say quite loopy stuff, but that's now not even near the give up of it. We additionally have Alacrity, which partners include the Clearinghouse, comprised of a variety of Ripple companions, AWS, that is, of Path, some other Ripple partnership, and US Faster Payments Council, which is in collaboration with Ripple. Partnered with Jack Henry and of Path, we will see there's greater connections on this hyperlink right here. We'll go over that during a little bit. But Aptis Solutions has partnered with the USA Faster Payments Council, which Ripple's a consultant on, and partnered with Jack Henry, which of Direction, once again, is connected with Ripple. BNY Mellon is the pinnacle of virtual belongings, leave to join Ripple. Ripple submits a suggestion to assist them ICO their very own coin, which we will anticipate they could have run on the XRPL. Okay, so yeah, I suggest you genuinely can undergo this list yourself. I'll without a doubt leave a hyperlink to this tweet down under. Here is a picture essentially kind of just displaying you men all of the connections with organizations that are either immediately or indirectly related to Ripple. You can see there's the acquire only, ship and receive, acquire RFP, and liquidity control switch. And all of those businesses which you're seeing here are the usage of Ripple. The ones in inexperienced are quite an awful lot doing them all. But yeah, these are all examples of ones which are the usage of Ripple offerings for one factor or any other, which is virtually absurd. Lots of massive names there. The connections that Ripple has and the internet that they have got spun is actually enormous. I simply want to remind you men that FedNow is surely big and it plans to be the cross to answer for each person within the global. But the contemporary management, Trump in office, and the close ties that Trump does have with simply the Ripple crew, I do count on that Trump is going to try to abolish the Fed for you to essentially allow XRP to Ripple to fill this void that Fed now created.